Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And welcome back to online classes of IFRA of first by secondary schools and colleges, our project of IFRA education system. My dear brothers, today in this video lecture, I thought of taking you through a review on action and stative verb. I know you may be a little surprised that how in the middle of nowhere I suddenly started a review on action and stative verb, though I taught you state verb and action verb in the initial lectures. The reason is that the time I taught you the tenses and the elements of sentence, I knew that you would not be able to digest what I was going to teach you about review on action and stative verb and some more things about tenses. So deliberately and well planned, I am teaching you people these things right now because you people have already gone through the structure and the format of tenses. And now when you go through the definition of tenses along with the review on action and stative verb, it will be easy for you to understand. Let's start review on action and stative verb. The definitions are there. Action verbs, they describe an action or movement, something that happens or takes place. While on the other hand, static verbs describe a state or condition, something that is and stays the same. So we can say an action verb shows movement and a static verb shows condition. For further information, action verbs can be in the continuous form. For example, I read a book every week. Number 2, this week I'm reading Shakespeare. So you can see the transitioning of read into reading. That is possible to use action verbs in all the tenses. Example number 3, kids are playing in the park. Example number 4, my sister cooks food daily. Example number 5, mother is cooking food. Example number 6, mechanic checks the vehicles. And the last example given here before you is doctor is checking the patient. If we go through the examples of stative verbs, so before that I would like to tell you there are different types of stative verbs. For instance, verbs of sense, feel, see, sound, hear, smell, taste, etc. Verbs of mental state, believe, realize, remember, know, etc. Other verbs that express state, be, exist, seem, owe, require, etc. Verbs of possession, belong, have, own, possess, etc. Verbs of feeling or emotion, like, dislike, love, hate, wish, etc. Verbs of measurement, weigh, contain, cost, measure, etc. The last thing in this video today, I would like to tell you that there are many verbs that have difference in meaning when used in its first form and used in its fourth form. There is a definition before you, change of meaning. Some verbs change their meaning depending if we use them in the progressive or non-progressive form. In simple words, some of the non-continuous verbs are used in progressive tense, but their meaning changes. Here, I have told you people or explained you about some verbs which are non-continuous, which means we cannot use some verbs in their present participle forms. Such verbs are called non-progressive or non-continuous. For example, think. Think has a different meaning when used as non-progressive verb and has a different meaning when used as a progressive verb or in its fourth form. For example, what do you think he will do? Here the word think means opinion. To have an opinion. What opinion do you have he will do? Or what do you think he will do? When I say I think you are right, it means I have this opinion that you are right. So here the word think means to have an opinion. And when I say what is he thinking about, here the word think in its progressive form has a very different meaning. It means what is in his mind. To have something in mind or something going through the mind. So when we say he thinks it is a good idea, it means he has an opinion that it is a good idea. When we say he is thinking about eating a biscuit, it means eating a biscuit is in his mind. So there is a difference between think as a progressive verb and think as a non-progressive verb. Let's go through some more examples of verbs that can be progressive or non-progressive. Have. They don't have a car. Here have means to possess. They don't possess a car. While in the sentence we are having our breakfast right now. Here having means eating. So have has two meanings. Possess. When it is non-progressive, it means you cannot use it in fourth form. We cannot say they are having a car. We always say they have a car, they do not have a car, do they have a car? I have a car. So when have means to possess, we cannot use it in its fourth form. But when have means to eat, we can use it in its fourth form. We are having our breakfast right now. Other example, she has got a mobile or she has a mobile phone. So here means to possess. Here has means to possess. She is having a great time. Here having means enjoying. She is having breakfast means she is eating breakfast. Smell. The word smell, the verb smell can be progressive and non-progressive. When it is non-progressive, the rose smells wonderful. It means to have the fragrance. The woman is smelling the flowers in the garden. Here smell means to feel the fragrance. So you see, smell has two meanings. To have the fragrance and to feel the fragrance. So when smell means to have the fragrance, we use it only in its first, second or third form, present, past or past participle forms. But smell in the meaning of to feel the fragrance, we can use it in continuous form. It means present participle form. Let's go through some more examples. See. See has two meanings. Number one, sense of vision, and number two, to meet. When I say I see there is a man in front of the door, it means I have the sense of vision that there is a man in front of the door. But when I say the doctor is seeing a patient, it means the doctor is meeting a patient. Here see means to meet. Look. Look also has two meanings. Look means to appear and look means to bring something into vision. When we say you look tired, it means you appear tired, you seem tired. Have a rest for a few hours. But when we say why are you looking at me, it means why are you taking me into your vision. So in Urdu I can say, explain you, look means dikhna, lagna, dikhna ya lagna. So when look means dikhna ya lagna, it is non-progressive. It means we cannot use it in ing form. When look means देखना, किसी को देखना, किसी चीज को, किसी शख्स को देखना, then we can use it in its fourth form. There is a note written in the end on the bottom. Action verbs are watch, look at and listen to, while non-action verbs are see and hear. So you can use watch, look at, and listen to in four forms, but non-action verbs like see and hear cannot be used in their four forms when their meaning is specific. Let's go through some more examples. Taste. The cake tastes terrific. It means to have a specific taste. The second example is the cook is tasting the soup. Here the taste means to check the taste. To have the specific taste, one meaning, and to check the taste, second meaning. My mother nudged me when I was tasting the biryani from the pot. When I was checking the taste of the biryani directly from the pot, my mother nudged me, or she restricted me from checking the taste from the pot directly. The next verb is expect. I expect she will pass the exam. Here expect means to regard as likely to happen. We are expecting the guests to the dinner tonight. Here expect means to believe, to receive. I hope, my dear student, that you have been quite able to understand the difference between progressive verb and non-progressive verb, means which word we can use in ing form and which word we cannot use in ing form, and the word which we cannot use in ing form, they have a different meaning in their base form and they have different meaning in their present participle form. If you have any problem or query, you may send me the message on your WhatsApp group, and your admins will forward the question to me, and I will try my level best to help you out with some more explanation or examples. We will meet again in the next video lecture. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.